jacked. Rule 2, cut off sleeves. Rule 3, don't be Rosii. Okay. There's a 150-hour cut.
Hold up. Let me explain what the stars mean, everyone. Let me explain what the stars mean. What was your name again, please? Malik. You win our gold star. Are you live right now? Guess what you win? If you don't have that. Go to the next slide. This is in the state of Professor Rail, Streamer of the Year 2021. Bonnie, do you have one? Oh, shit. Content Creator of the Year 2022. You got one? Oh, shit. Okay, that's what I thought. Top 50 Super Smash Brothers player. I'm a Red Bull athlete. 6th most sub streamer of all time. Engaged to a bad bitch. Fluent Chinese, Japanese, other languages. And I'm 31 years old. I'm probably... Show of hands. Anyone older than me in this room?
Agent, raise
there we go.
Raise your hand.
There we go. Agent, I don't think you got me beat yet.
What rank nationally?
I'm top 50. Yeah, man. Let's just go to the next slide.
This is in the state of America.
But did he beat Egging On? I don't think Vlad beat Egging On, did he? I don't think he's beaten Egging On. I don't think he's beaten Exit 8. I just want to make sure that's okay. He didn't? Okay. Just making sure.
Alright, y'all. I got great news for you all. These are important facts. Keep in mind. 92% of streamers do not go live a second time. That's
where I should have stopped.
92% of people will go live once and they will never go live again.
That is where I should have stopped.
To be in the top 1%, all you need is 20 viewers. That is the top 1% on Twitch for streaming. All right? You are already in the top 1%. And of the 1 million students who have applied, you guys made it in. Round of applause for yourselves. And just by show of hands, who's in the top 1% on Twitch?
All of us.
Okay? All right. That's pretty good. So we're doing well. We're doing well. But look. All right. I want to talk a bit about... oops, excuse me. I skipped ahead too much here. All right, there we go. All right, everyone, do me a favor. Check under your chairs. Check under your chairs, everyone. Everybody check under your chairs right now. All right, okay. Everyone's got... Who got a star?
Me!
All right. Do me a favor. What color star you got?
Silver.
Wait, how can I just like skip to him teaching? Because I can't check under my chair. I feel like I'm LARPing.
Okay. Silver white. Does anyone
This
have
is
a
him
gold star?
teaching.
Anyone have a gold star?
This is the teaching. This is important.
You can check under the... Anyone got to check under the chair of a neighbor if you need.
Where's
We
my
got a
shadow?
gold star. Oh, we got our gold star. Okay.
Wait, Malik got it?
Hold up.
That's kind of cool.
Let me explain what the stars mean, everyone. Let me explain what the
By
stars
the way,
mean.
Malik terrifies me. If I see Malik and Bonnie in one room in Austin, I might have to leave. Like, I might have to just fucking leave Austin, Texas.
What was your name again, please? Malik. You win our gold star. Are you live right now? Guess what you win for the gold star?
Do I get to your game?
I will be rating you today.
Wow.
Now, guys, what did Malik do?
But you got a raid from that? That's pretty sick.
Got lucky. Okay. Raise your hand if you got a white star.
I got a white star.
I got bad news for you. All right, you guys.
Damn.
And this is a
Why
reminder
is
that
this class so much more full compared to Sinners? And even Agents here.
you guys are going to leave Streamer U less successful than you came in.
Oh.
I need you guys to listen to these stats I'm about to tell you. They're very important. Most of you guys are going to fail. Most of you in this room actively are going to fail.
Wait, he has a computer.
I did the math on last year's Streamer 2025 invites. Here's the chart. Now I'm going to break down this chart for you. It's a dumbbell chart.
Wow, that's too much for me.
These black dots are where they were at before Streamer U 2025. April 2025, that was their average viewership. The red line, okay, that means they went down in viewers. The green line, they went up in viewers. The orange dot is what their viewership is last month, okay?
Okay.
So these are people who they went to Streamer U, they had all that success, all that excitement, I'm about to be a fucking amazing streamer. Now their viewership, down in here, okay? I'll give you the stats more concretely so you can really grasp it. The average viewership of all the streamers who participated in Streamer U 2025 is down 287 viewers. Wow. They have lost viewers year over year. Wow. Now, obviously, that's outweighed by people with larger streams. Okay, they have much more of an impact. The median streamer. All right, the median. We know what the median is, right? You slash both ends so you get the person in the middle. All right, the Marlon, you're shaking your head no?
No. Sarah is only again like.
All right. The median viewers, all you need to know, has gained 4 viewers before and after Streamer U. Okay? This is you. This is what you will be, all right, next year after all the excitement's over, after all the collabs happening, all right, after your viewership skyrocketed, your followership skyrocketed, you are going to get 4 more viewers. Over half, if you got a white star, that is you. Over half of the streamers have gained single-digit viewers or lost viewers year over year. Okay, why do we?
I mean, that's fair. I feel like because, like, Streamer U, it gives you a bunch of attention, obviously, because people are going around just seeing who's part of the event, and they get attention because they're at the event. But the thing is, the version of you at Streamer U is not going to be the same version of content of you reflected in person, your own setup. So unless like your personality was like just like so insane and it translates really well to your desktops, it's going to be kind of hard to keep viewers to retain. The only example I think that kind of combats that is more like IRL streamers. So I think you know, people who are just like on a selfie stick, if all of that was really good in SU and they can somehow replicate that same style outside of it, they can carry the hype probably. But still, the problem is they need to interact with other streamers like they are in SU. Like that is part of all the attention.
I think that is. Streamer U is supposed to be the trip of a lifetime. You're supposed to have made it. You're in the big leagues. Marlon, why not?
Well, I do think when you come here, everybody's gonna spike. Big
So, yeah.
small streamers, when you leave, you gotta make sure you entertain them on your own as well and try to capitalize of it and then grow, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, capitalize. I like that. What else?
Capitalize.
You also gotta find ways to maintain the trajectory, because it's like this is gonna skyrocket you in one way or another. But
See, isn't really.
just instantly go back to not changing anything about your content.
I just noticed Batman and Juicy Jacob are here. What's Batman's Twitch, by the way? It's like a kind of like a big name, right? He is fucking hilarious. He needs more attention. The guy that did the Cat in a Hat and Batman, he needs way more attention. Escape Ver right now. Escape Ver. I'm following him on Twitch right now, just so I know. Escape Ver.
Here's the chart.
He is fucking hilarious. I was actually dying from him during Streamer U.
Not implementing things you might have learned or not collabing with people that you met, you just go end up right back where you were.
I think ultimately, when shit's going good, when the viewer number's up, it's really easy to spark stream. All right? It's really easy to post clips with Streamer U in it, and they do amazing. Okay? You know what sucks?
Do you ever following them with a camera for their bit? Their bit was really fucking funny. It was one of the funniest things you would see on the campus. So like, especially the last day, I just followed them for a while instead of doing anything with anyone else. So I was like, I want to see this through. Like, this is like gold.
Great game plan. When you have nothing going on. All right? So motivation is great. But we should discipline ourselves in small things and from those progressive things of greater value. This is Marcus Aurelius. Okay, he was the leader of Rome, the largest empire in the world. He wrote himself a journal called Meditations. It was his private thoughts. It was never published. They published it after he died. The most powerful man on earth. He's writing this. Okay?
Aurelius.
He has everything in front of him. He is writing this. So what does it mean to be disciplined versus motivated? Okay, we all know motivation's fickle. Discipline's forever. How do we get some discipline? This is an activity. I want you guys to all be doing this right now. This was your homework. If you did it, good. If you didn't, do it now. Pen and paper. Pen and paper right now. If not, you can put it in your phone right now. That is
I have a
fine,
lot of cardboard,
I
but
need
no
you to
pen.
Write this down later.
I don't have a pen.
If some-
Actually, I have a chase pen.
I only have 2 pens.
phone out, write it down later.
I'm gonna write that down later. I'm not gonna.
Let's put it in the phones right now at the very least.
Oh, I got a notepad. You're right.
We can run it on the phone. All right, guys. We're writing down our goals. These are goals that you want to achieve before the end of the year. They're 2026 goals. We're in July. We're over halfway through. We don't have that much time left. But what do you want to achieve by the end of the year? These don't have to be streamer related. All right, they can be about maybe your personal health, your personal relationships. But I want.
What do I want to achieve by the end of the year? I want at least 50 30th anniversary packs. I want Greninja, SIR, Gengar, SIR, Venusaur, that was the first one, SIR, Mega, Charizard, X, SIR. Okay. I want Freedom. That's good. One thing I've noticed genuinely about me is I don't really collab for my streams. Like the most I ever did it was that one day we gamed. Like I did the OSCS IRL. That was my first real collab for my own stream. And then the only other time I did it was that one day I just went live and played games with like Sinner, Emmy and stuff for like 4 hours. So I think I would like to naturally collab more frequently. And when I mean naturally, I want it to feel like I'm not forcing it. Because like, I think that's part of the problem, is I feel like if I'm reaching out, I'm forcing a collab. And I don't like that. Because I feel like when you force collabs, like, it can kind of, I don't know, it can set a weird tone and it's not natural. And I don't really like do well in that kind of environment. But in saying that, maybe that's like part of it. Maybe that's part of it. I want to make a created video that isn't a vlog. So I want to actually make a video that is fully off stream that is not a vlog. Because I think that'll kind of get me more in the motion of making videos, which was the goal originally. That was kind of what I was set on doing. And then I was like, not sure how to do it. So I just kept making vlogs, and then I kind of fell out of love with doing it. Because vlogs are good until they don't work. Until like the actual video doesn't work and doesn't make sense. And then you kind of just like, I don't even want to release this anymore. So, yeah. I kind of want to actually start at some point making real videos that are not just like vlog related. Gamble all my money away. Well, I'm not going to do that. You're not David Dobrik, bro. You're right. That is my goal. What else? I guess my current goal right now is to make all the stuff that I like doing on stream consistently repackaged across everything. So I want to make pack openings and everything, repackaged and posted on TikTok and YouTube. But it's kind of hard for me to figure out how I want that done, like the style, and that's why I don't do it. Because I don't want to just like post it and it's just like, I don't know, like it's not what I want. But I think I'm there's like a bit of a perfectionist issue there, and I overthink it. It's part of the problem. So I need to just post everything I like doing on all platforms. That's pretty much it. They're the things that I want. And then, like, I would like to say stay consistent, but I've been consistent before, and then, like, my life gets in the way. It just is what it is. But if I know that I can still post everywhere else, even if I don't stream every day. So I don't even know if that's worth putting. Desk cam would be good, like for the cards. Do you not like it when I hold it up? I kind of like that style. So I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Cause yeah, I don't like you at all. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the biggest things I think. And then yeah, steal an animal from Elvis. It's the biggest thing. Yeah. Also, I think figure out what my main focus is. Because I think in terms of streaming, even though I don't really classify as what I do as like regular streaming or anything, it really is just on the side. I've gone between horror games and now packs. Why did Rosii Slop get timed out? And I love actually like playing horror games and like the story like choose your own adventure games. I fucking love that. But I wasn't posting it anywhere. And that felt like it was a waste almost to me. And then packs are now the other thing. It's like I'm doing this on stream, but then I'm not really using it beyond that. So I got to figure it out.
Writing down the goals.
So I want to figure out what I want to focus on and just make that the primary and everything else is secondary.
Writing down on your phone, I want you to write these down.
Finish at least one game.
Okay? This, I have it. I didn't bring it with me. Actually, I fucked up and forgot to bring it. I wrote this down in 2018. I literally have the piece of paper in my dorm room. Okay? It was 2,000 subs, 100K followers, 1 million uniques. Be punctual, be full time. I went 4 for 5. I'm not a punctual guy. I'll be honest about myself. All right, I went 4 for 5, but I do believe there is some value in materializing your goals by writing them out, putting them in the universe. Okay? And I want to see your goals. I'll reply to all of them. That's part of your homework today. But ultimately, motivation is fleeting. Discipline, okay?
I mean, I have my resolutions as well.
Whatever you want to be in the future, and goals can help you be accountable. Okay, make the goals achievable, but also something that you're shooting for. Next up, we're going to talk about schedule. All right, this is important. When I first started full-time streaming, I did what
100K on YouTube, all that shit. I've already done that. I haven't reached this yet. I've got 80 something K, but I've already written these out. So in terms of like actual goals, I've already like put these out there. But like, yeah.
Probably a lot of you maybe do right now. I went live when I woke up. I went to bed when I was tired. I woke up whenever I woke up. And I sort of did that on repeat, but you probably have recognized, maybe some of you who have started full-time streaming from a regular job, schedule kind of helps.
Ignore the goon cam
thing.
thing.
Make sure you wake up at similar times, get similar sunlight, you eat correctly, you're working out correctly. And I don't think people think enough about streamer schedules. They just think about when can I spark, how.
That is 100% correct, and I learned that the fucking hard way. Who remembers when I was on the most degenerate schedule of all time when I was streaming around, I think, December? You do that? I don't anymore. I don't. I stopped. I stopped streaming until 6 a.m. I stopped doing it. Because I would genuinely wake up at like 2 p.m. or whenever I needed a fucking cameraman. I would do that. And then I would come home. I would stream until 6 to 7 a.m. Lamau. And then I would go to bed. And I would wake up and I would go live again. I don't do that. I straight up don't. I stop like way earlier. This is, I think I stop usually around like, I hard cap it like 3 to 4. Because I realized it just was fucking my life. And also, I think it kind of ruins over time what you do on stream. When you get into that like kind of habit. I feel a lot better when I go live even a little earlier instead of going live at 11 p.m. Now I'm going live. I try to go. My goal is to go live at 6. That is my current goal. But like, even if it's like 8 to 9 a.m. p.m., that is so much better than going live at 10 to 11 p.m. It is so much better because if I go to live at 10 to 11, when it hits that 3 a.m. mark, I don't feel that tired. I feel like I've barely streamed. And then I am just going until I see the sunrise, and it fucks everything. Debrinsky, thanks for the 5 gifted. Thank you.
How long can I be live? And I think a lot of you right now, who's doing 24/7?
Schedule is so important.
Okay. Now this is fine. Look, it's Streamer U. It's a rare event. You're capitalizing on it. Okay. But let's get a good schedule when we get back. I'm gonna tell you this is my ideal schedule. This is what I try to do day to day, at least when I go live. I wake up 9:30. The first thing I do, first 4 hours of my day, it's meetings. I do some podcasts. I eat right. I do like at least 5K steps. It's just starting my day off. Okay. Next up, 1 p.m. This is probably one of the most important parts of my day. It's me time. I'm looking at people's streams. I'm ideating what I'm going to do on stream that day. That's it. I got nothing else on the plate. It's eat, ideate. I watch Twitch. That's it. 4 p.m. Usually about when I go live. I don't go live for more than 4 to 6 hours. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit why that's I think a good amount of time for you guys to go live for. But I'll do whatever segments I had come up with in my ideation.
Wait, did he say he does podcasts or listen to podcasts? Did he say that he does podcasts to start his day? Does. What? I thought he said he listens to, like, I was like, yeah, he listens to a podcast. So he just does all the yard. Well, they do the yard in the morning? What kind of fucking lifestyle is that? Yeah, I just do a podcast to start my day, to wake up.
And then
the fuck?
Hang out with my fiance, eat dinner, chill, and then I try to hit a similar bedtime every day.
That is fucking next level.
This one, you guys don't need to show to me. But I want you to create an
He wakes up and grinds.
When you guys get back from Streamer U, what is the life you want to lead? Okay, write it down for yourself. You can make your life really easy if you just follow the script that you give yourself. Another important thing, take days off. I think a lot of you guys don't want to take days off. I think a lot of you guys...
Oh, you're right. Cutie and Ray do whine about it in the morning. The day that I actually met Ray and Emily was at the Whine About It set. And no, it wasn't Whine About It. No, it wasn't Whine About It. It was Ray's old podcast before that. What was that called? It was some other thing. And I met her and I was on 2 hours of sleep because we fucking like... Our flight was so cooked. And we had to do something the night before. Press escape, that was it. And like, I met her and the first thing she said to me was, "You look rough."
Feel this pull to keep going. You are human. You are fallible. Give yourself the best opportunity to succeed in 5 years. People underestimate what they can do in 5 years. They overestimate what they can do in 1 year, okay? So if you give yourself a little rest, you'll be a lot more successful in the long term. Are you trying to be a streamer for a year and burn out? And then be like, oh, I can't deal with content creation? Or are you trying to do it I'm on year 8. Okay? And you never seen a tweet out of me going, oh man, I'm so fucking tired doing this. Because I take time off. All right, I go to Dodgers games, I hang out with my fiance, I do whatever.
Yeah, that's
But I
fair.
think time off is important.
I think it's really important
That shit
too.
actually matters. It will help you in the long run. It will also help you be a more well-rounded individual. People who...
What the fuck? Don't worry, I'm not taking those off over here. Flying Brian, thank you for the 30 gifted subs. What? Flying Brian, thank you so much. That is insane. Why? Thank you. Thank you. That's fucking crazy, Brian. Thank you so much.
Stream every day, they become rotted individuals. All right? I think experiencing life makes you a better streamer. Makes you a more well-rounded person.
Also, if you really want to think about it this way, I think this is the more brain rot way to think about it. But if you actually like take days off and go out and do shit, you then can bring that to your stream for content. You can just talk about it. You have something to talk about. And then you also can evolve your humor and everything if you just go out and do stuff and interact and like, I don't know, have a life on the side. Instead of just every day, that's all you're doing is going live, playing a game, doing whatever. And then you're just constantly that same person. And it can even just be that person slowly degrading, getting more jaded over time. No one wants to see that shit, bro. Like, the people that want to see that, they probably don't even like you. I'm not gonna lie.
This also matters. Do we have a question on that?
Did you start taking days off once you made it big or when you were still small?
All right, guys, hold up. That's a good question. Did I take days off when I was making it big? Okay, look, it's true that when the number's going up, it is really exciting.
Haven't you missed friend gatherings for stream, though? Yes, I did. I have missed friend gatherings, but I have also gone to a lot as well. I actually do go and do shit. And I don't stream anywhere near as much as I did back when I was missing those things. And the reason why I was missing those things, because I would get back from trips and be like, okay, I have these set days. I have 4 days where I can stream. All right? Or I can just not stream and then there's no stream. Like, I'm not doing anything. And then it feels like I'm kind of wasting an opportunity, you know? Like, there's a balance there. You can't not stream as well. So, he skipped a whole friend vacation to stream. I did a whole trip before that. Now, did I kind of regret it? Yes, because it would have been really nice to go with my friends. But at the same time, I was actually burnt out from travel. I was fucking cooked. Because we did like 3 trips in a row of travel. And then we were finally back in Austin. And we were going to have 2 days and then go on a trip again back to Orlando. And I was like, I'm not going to lie. I don't even want to fucking get on a plane. Like I'm kind of down to be alone in my house for a little bit. And then if I can go live, it feels like I'm being productive, blah, blah. Like that was kind of where my head was at. But would I skip a friend vacation if that wasn't the case? I personally like would say no right now. Unless it was like there's no other I have to do this stream. Like it's like there's no other way. Then probably not. I would still probably just make it work. I would go to the friend thing and then stream somewhere else at the friend thing. You're officially looking at you missing. Wait, what? Dude, Zol sent me this and he said, I've never seen you look like this before. What the fuck is going on at Stream of You? And I was like, bro, you have no idea. I was like, you have no idea how fucked this is.
That wave and do as much as you can to keep it going. It's like what you guys are doing currently with Streamer University. I gotta go live every day. Okay, that's fine. I think it's okay for short periods of time to do that, but make it a short period of time. Recognize, hey, I'm catching this wave. I'm gonna take some time for myself after, all right, to catch up on the life that I haven't been leading because I've been so focused on work. It's really easy for streamers to fall in the trap. You know the trope of like...
You know what there's one thing that I really envy about Zoil, is that he gets to go live in the morning. I fucking hate mornings. I'm not gonna lie. So like, I don't think I'll ever be on that schedule. But Zoil can go live in the morning, because that's where his viewers usually are. And then he also likes it, and then he ends in the afternoon. So then at night, he can like, spend time with everybody. And it's fine. He's done his job. then he can go. It's like a normal. He literally says like, it feels like I'm clocking on, clocking off like a normal job. Pretty sick. Whereas usually I stream like late afternoon to night because I'm usually doing stuff from up until that point. Like I am doing everything else up until that point, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. Now I can stream for a bit. And also I kind of got accustomed to liking the night shift. Like there is an element of it that feels kind of nice streaming at night, but then the worst part is when you end. The worst part is ending late at night. It's the fucking worst, especially when you see the sunrise. Oh, that is such a shit feeling.
A working husband, barely knows his wife, barely knows his kids, works every day. Streamers do that to themselves all the time. So many streamers have amazing relationships online, offline. They barely talk to the people they stream with. They have no personality.
I wake up at like 11 now. 10 to 11 is usually when I wake up.
In 10 years, you will not be hearing about them. I promise you that. All right. Who's your GOAT? There's another homework assignment. I need you guys to be writing down who your streaming GOATs are. Now, for this specifically,
Streaming goats.
it is important for you to study what you are passionate about. Okay? You cannot be a streamer if you do not watch streams.
Well, number one is
It doesn't
Edico.
work. You don't actually care about the medium. Maybe you just like the idea of being big and successful. Maybe you like the idea of being rich. You'll just never be successful if those are your reasons. You have to truly love streaming to be a big streamer. All right? So what does it mean when I say who's your GOAT? I need you to find streamers in the niche you are in. Okay? If you are doing...
Wait, so, okay. So not all time. So it's current niche I'm in. Okay. Then I would personally put Queso because I think the way he plays games and his structure is perfect. And it's something that I would love to do. That to me is like the goal. Is you can just like do that, play a game, make it like the best possible content you can, and that's it. And it's kind of like just optimized. I would say Joe Bart is another really good example. Although he does a lot more stuff, like he does reacts and shit as well. I don't really do reacts. That's not my thing. But I like how he does games. I actually look at his streams a lot whenever I'm not sure what I want to do. Because I'm just like, oh, what does he kind of do? What game is he playing? Blah, blah. So you react sometimes. I don't think I really ever react. If this is the most reacting I've ever done, I think right now. Maybe that's something I want to do more of eventually, but I just don't think I'm very good at it. Jinxie? See, but I think what I do on my stream is very different to what Jinxie does. Personally, I think that's very different. Or am I wrong? I think he kind of like, he's definitely more of like a, he focuses, well, I guess he does more challenges now, but he's definitely more in like Siege and shit. And like, more like a high skill gaming, I guess. Yeah, XUC isn't really there. I'm not gonna lie, Ray. No, I'll say it. Ray, straight up. Yeah. The way she, like Resident Evil, I saw her play Resident Evil, and it made me want to play Resident Evil. And that's why I played Requiem. That's straight up why I played Requiem, was because of Ray. And then, like, I saw she played all the other ones, and then I wanted to do the same thing. Notepad is cut off. Okay. I'm gonna shut it. And then I did the same thing. And then I just stopped playing 8. Fuck, I need to stop doing that. It's so annoying. I wish I didn't stop playing 8. Although I did travel in between the games, that is why it ruined it for me. But I need to just get back into it. I need to just get back into it. But yeah, Ray is definitely one of them. And I'll just say Squeaks. Squeaks is another person that I kind of look at as someone who streams the way I would like to stream if I took streaming seriously. For sure. I actually started playing Hitman because I saw him streaming Hitman. And I found it really funny the way he did it. So that's how about Tim the Tap Man? I don't know if me and Tim the Tap Man have a lot of similarities in what we do. But he is the GOAT. I used to watch Tim all the time on YouTube. Tim, like when he played Overwatch. Northern Lion. I personally don't really watch a lot of Northern Lion. Burnt Peanut. That's my GOAT. So yeah, I think they're the main ones that I do look to when I try to figure out what I like. Oh wait, I forgot the stuff about Burnt Peanut. Rip. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's really anyone else. I've obviously learned a lot from being around Sinner. But I also feel like we are very different. Like, she reacts a lot. Like, it's kind of different. But yeah. Bonnie? I'm going to be honest. Bonnie claims that I... This is actually fucking annoying. Because she has multiple times said to me, like, you keep copying what I do. What the fuck do you mean? I play games. And then she claimed that I was copying her because I did a roll call one time. What the fuck? You didn't invent roll calls. What does that even fucking mean? What does that mean, Bonnie? When did you copyright fucking roll calls? Not wrong.
Sports, don't put down, you know, Jeffree Star as your GOAT or whatever. Try to make it somebody who's in the same sphere as you. All right? So, for example, look, everyone knows Anthony Edwards? All right.
Bonnie, Rosii, same thing. Never say that ever again. That's going to be a 5-week ban.
By KD, talk to him in an interview. He says he's inspired by Kobe. Kobe obviously inspired by Michael Jordan. Most of you probably don't know who David Thompson is.
Who the fuck's that?
Okay, that's the domino piece that started it all. He inspired Michael Jordan to be the player he is. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Respect these giants. Study your GOATs. I'm gonna give you a few examples of people who I like right now. And so when I ask you to write down these GOATs for this homework assignment, I want you to write down 3 people.
3.
And why? What about their content do you find so alluring? So I'm gonna give you examples so you can do this easier. Joe Bart, king of the content funnel. We'll talk about the content funnel a bit later. Okay?
Yeah.
RDC.
So that's another thing with Joe. That actually is the big thing that I liked about him was he somehow figured it out where he's got all of his shit that I was talking about this earlier. What I want to do more of is figure out a way where the stuff I do on stream, I know that it's going to be repackaged the way I want it on YouTube and TikTok and anywhere else I want to post it. And I think Joe has done that so fucking well. His YouTube especially is great. Like, actually insane. I never heard the term content funnel. That's a really good way to say it. But, and his TikToks, I see so many TikToks of Joe Bart. It's actually crazy. Like, I'll randomly just have my algo just fill with his shit, and then I have to start just like quick swiping to get out of it. And I'm just like, okay, we're out of it, finally. Holy fuck.
They're probably kings of authenticity in streaming. And I think authenticity is what audiences really enjoy, right? Especially because there's such like a Mr. Beastification, you know, of like big grand events or whatever. People like authenticity, a friend group who are actual real life friends. You can't get much better than that. And then KDB, she's funnier than I'll ever be. So honestly,
KDB is very funny.
People to hopefully pick up a thing or two. So anyway, that's an example of a few GOATs. I need you guys for your homework. All right, this is it. Your homework today. Write down your 3 goals. It can be 3 or more.
What did you just say?
Is that Lacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't like the vibe.
He didn't like the vibe.
Tell him to be allowed to
Can you go out, yell him, and tell him to go see Dean Sinat on my behalf?
Oh my god.
Right now, baby, go yell him. Hey, Lacey, Dean Sinat right now.
Bro, every time,
Truly uncomfortable.
I'm not playing.
every single time I would see Lacey, I could not stop myself from laughing. It was, he actually fucked my shit up. Every time. It was like, without fail.
You are 30 minutes late to class. I'm not even in this class. That's even a better reason.
And then I thought he was actually injured, and then I found out on the third day he wasn't even injured yet. He just had the wheelchair pre-surgery.
Get out of here.
Don't worry about it, I got it. All right, come on. Let's get out of here.
All right, close the door, Peter. All right, homework. Guys, back to it, your homework. All right, there's 3 things. I'm only checking for 2. First one, I need your goals, at least 3 for the end of the year. I need you to think about the schedule. I don't need to see what your schedule is, but start thinking of an ideal schedule. And then finally, write down your 3 goats and why they are your goats, what you admire about them. And I want to just actually take a few right now. Does anyone have some goals that they share with the class? Bonnie, please. What's a goal?
Oh yeah, I heard someone pulled his leg. I didn't even see that.
Lose my imposter syndrome because I do struggle with that a little bit.
Lose your imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
Just be more confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how about we...
Oh, brother.
Oh.
So uncomfortable.
Oh.
I'll let it slide.
He should have had that shit on D&D, I'm not gonna lie.
I
Rookie
think, Bonnie,
mistake.
a good way to phrase goals are things you can make actions on, right? So losing imposter syndrome is hard because it's a little open-ended. So maybe write down things you appreciate about yourself every day. You know, like building confidence in ways that you can make tangible actions towards, as opposed to hurting yourself in your own goal. In your own goal, you've labeled that you have imposter syndrome. But if we were to make our goal, hey, I'm gonna say like, you know, things I appreciate about myself in the world and the friends that I have in my life, then that works towards your goal without phrasing your goal in a negative way. Any other goals? I'm gonna go around, just get a bounce around, come back, what you got?
Oh, to lose weight.
To lose weight? Why do you wanna lose weight?
Because I'm fat.
Now, are you saying you're fat, or do you feel bad when you walk around?
No, I mean, I feel like I can...
Are people calling you fat? Does chat call you
This
fat?
is the first day, and then he proceeded to do 6 cafeteria runs per day.
You are not that
What the fuck is that? You are not that fat.
7. Here's a Lacey clip.
I need it, please.
I need it, please. Take it, please, I need it. I need it your wheelchair. Please, I can't walk, Please, give me the wheelchair. Please.
The fuck is he doing?
Please. Give me the wheelchair, get out.
What the fuck is my life?
I need it, get out. Get the fuck out.
Roar. I mean, she didn't know he was actually injured though, right? She didn't know. She didn't know that. Wrong clip?
That's crazy. All right, I think that's a good goal. I think personal goals are great. What you got back there?
Grow my clothing brand.
She doubled down after? Oh, I'll try to say that.
For the first year.
Grow your clothing brand, sell 10,000 units in the first year?
Yeah.
I like that. What's the clothing brand name?
OLVR, Oliver.
Have you dropped yet?
Not yet. I'm getting samples August 10th.
Now samples August 10th? I like it. All right, what's your goal?
Make more art, learn how to spend time off, and more technology free time. And AJ, you lost so much weight. Don't call yourself fat.
AJ,
I like that. AJ. Why are you calling it make more? I think it's important with goals. Let's get a...
This is the clip.
Give me the wheelchair, get out.
What the fuck is my life?
Is it not the same thing?
Get the fuck out.
Was there a different angle? No, it's the same. It's the same angle. Oh, he went to... Oh, she wanted to take the shoes. Oh, Jesus, that fucking sucks. You see the actual pain in his face. Drew.
You can't extend that bitch, not me.
Dude, look, he knows. Oh, shit. Oh, that fucking blows. That sucks. I mean, I think he was fine though, right? He was fine after. Because he was still doing his shit the next day. But still, that sucks.
A little more specific. Make more art is open-ended. It can be one of those goals that you're like, I can do an event. You can push that off. So I don't know what specific.
Yeah, it still hurts like a bitch.
Well, that's the thing. I do all art. I'm all media.
I'm sure.
So it's just more like reconnect with it. Like, okay, more specifically, reconnect with it off stream. Because now
We're gonna get through this lecture. We're gonna get through the lecture.
Okay, now how can I structure this art to be funny and interesting for a stream to keep my viewership going?
So why
I
not
need to
say,
like cut that off.
hey, I'm taking Fridays off now. That's a day where I can work on myself and I can also do my art.
Because like you said earlier, it's so easy to like when you see a wave that you want to be like, oh, I need to ride this one. Because I feel like there's always I have random lucky.
That is
moments where I'm
true.
like, okay,
That is true.
I'm taking this one.
Yeah, but I think it's all right.
By the way, I still feel terrible. I absolutely demolished, fucking crumbled, absolutely obliterated Al Zami one time during SU. Because we were all going to the music room, and I like was moving backwards with the camera, and she was behind me, and she was between me and a wall. And I fucking backed into her, and she goes, help, or something. And I was like, oh, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. I actually squished her like a fucking bug.
Stuff won't kill you. But or even if it's a morning or whatever it is, I mean, you can fit it in. How about an example of some goats? Who here has a goat in mind? Someone they really like, someone who thinks great, that inspires them. What you got?
Extra Emily.
Extra Emily, and why?
I like her.
Driving? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
He couldn't help himself.
I like Extra Emily too.
My car was totaled too, but that's not the point. So no,
Of course Malik's fucking car is totaled.
she just does like solo streams.
Of course.
Thing where I just travel.
In IRL?
Yeah, I'm about to do a Europe tour solo. Just me and my camera.
And the confidence she has walking in those places?
Yeah.
I think that's great. Mr. Keem.
This is no glaze.
You can't say me, I will go next.
Agent Zero. He's the best variety streamer ever, right?
Cocky for saying not me.
Best variety streamer, what do you mean by that? Why is he better than Lyric?
He's very consistent. He does immaculate IRL content. He's an amazing gamer, and he's a Reacts king.
I would say what he does better. What does he do better than Lyric?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of Lyric. I know who he is,
What
but
does
I
he
don't
do
watch
better
him.
than Soda Pop? What's he do better than me?
Better than Lyric? Probably reacting. Does Lyric do reacts?
What's he do better
It's
than?
not a competition, Ludwig.
I know the answer. I want to see if he knows the answer.
Well, I will say this. He is the Professor of the Year 2025. So.
I think the only reason I'm pushing you on this is when I want you to mention your GOAT, I need you to really know who they are.
Okay, so what he does do better, I would say, is like.
Easy. For me, I think it is challenges and marathons. I think that is where Agent fucking excels. Because whenever he does it, he goes all in. It's just like the kind of personality he has. When he has a challenge and an actual motivation for the stream, that's it. He's locked, and him and his team do such a good job in executing the idea. Yeah, Rainforest Challenge. The wherever they were for the snow challenge, the fucking, where was it? What was the name of the place? That was really fucking crazy when they fucking almost froze to death twice. All the marathons they've done as well, like that's all Agent and his team's brains. That's how they fucking work. I think that is where Agent fucking does so well. I think it matches his personality really well as well. Gameplay stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think about Agent when I think gameplay as much, because those challenge streams for me have been like the thing. It's like whenever I think challenge, I'm like Agent. That's it. Like even Jason, he did his Survival Island thing, And that was really sick. But still, I think Agent when I think challenges and marathons every time.
So he has a group, AMP.
Also, his reacts are actually very good. I do watch his reacts.
And they make content together regularly, and I don't know if you have like a group. Maybe you have like the Yard or something.
I think, and Agent, you can back me up. I think what Agent does better than almost anyone is
Agent is nowhere near what he was years ago. Well, I mean, I didn't watch him years ago, so like maybe you have a valid argument there, but I think he's fucking still pretty insane. Like it's like I said, those streams he's doing, when he does those streams, they're so sick. It's what everyone's talking about as well.
the thoughtfulness of his
Every time.
segments. I agree. I think he ideates probably more than almost any other streamer, and then the segments that come out of that are much more creative pound for pound. Okay, as opposed to someone like me or Lyric, who are much more desktop focused, or an IRL streamer who's too scared to try out desktop. Agent will push boundaries in the expressiveness about his ideas. Okay?
Do you enjoy creating content or capturing the crazy ass content you get to capture more? Hard to say. I actually really enjoy this. I really love it because it's just like my thing, and I got like you guys there and stuff. I really fucking love that. But at the same time, there is a charm to just like going around and just filming and just doing our shit. Especially, I feel like I'm in a lucky position where I can kind of be a part of it as well. At the same time, it's fun. Like, I think I said to someone recently, I was like, because they're like, "Oh, do you think you'd ever want to like stop doing this?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna lie. My ideal is one day I can just do both and really do well in both. Like, imagine I'm like a pretty decently sized streamer or something, or a YouTuber or whatever, and then I also hold a camera for a fucking streamer. I think that is such a funny reality, and I'd love to make that like an actual thing.
So that's what I would.
But is it realistic? Probably not. I don't know.
I would spot for you. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, all the compliments I'll take.
All right. All right, let's get one final one. We're gonna go next after that. We have not heard from you yet.
Hi, I'm Tatum.
Are you not already that? No. I don't think I'm anywhere near close to that. I don't think I'm anywhere near close. I think I'm still a pretty fucking small fry in this. I've barely started streaming. And my YouTube is not consistent at all. Like, at all. I'm still like, my YouTube especially right now is very like, I'm just trying to, I want to figure out what I want to be posting regularly. And I think I do want to stray away from like just off-stream content. I do want to put stream stuff on my YouTube channel for sure. I want that. But I need to figure out how I want to do that and what I want on there.
My goal, I would say, is to become like the first female athlete in this kind of industry. I play softball, so I don't really know many athletes in general that sit here and stream like this and make it here, so especially females, so that's my goal.
Okay, I like that. You're trying to develop a niche then? Yes. I like that. All right, let's go through then. All right.
Joker has hacked our stream and he's making our Wi-Fi terrible. We gotta go handle this, but we were here, so please don't tell Dean Sinat. Get your homework, let's go. We'll be back.
You interrupted class. Get out and don't come back.
That was so funny. Do you plan on being a full-time streamer? Probably not. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't really have a plan. That's like the hard thing, is I actually don't have a plan at all. I've been just like going with it as it's happened in the last 2 years, because not cap at all. I genuinely, ever since I visited here, I have just been going with the motion. When I came here with a visa, I was not sure how long I was going to even be here and if I was going to last here. Because I was like already not sure if I wanted to keep doing what I was doing. And then just like things just changed over time, and I just went with whatever. I just kept going with what I was like, sure, okay. Like the moment I started going, sure, okay, with things, my life just kind of changed. So I don't know. I really don't have a plan. I've just been just saying yes and just seeing what happens. It's kind of like our approach with everything now. Like with the tornado shit. Sinner's like, you want to chase a tornado? I was like, yeah, okay, let's just do it. And that was the best thing we fucking did all year, for sure. So yeah. that's pretty much it. I don't have any plans, but I'm kind of just like seeing where things lead. And then at some point, I have to think a bit more critically, though. I understand going blindly is not a smart move. So I do need to kind of like lock in at some point. So yeah.
All right, so y'all. Okay. Were those the people who were dressed as the?
But I would say what my goals were way before anything content related, like even before, like when I was in university, I didn't ever think about being in this space. I was like, my mind was being in the film industry. That was my actual dream. I wanted to write and direct as a dream, as a pipe dream. I was like, that would be so sick if I can like work for these big studios one day and work on these big projects. That's where my brain was. So like, you know, ever since COVID, I have really just been doing whatever. And that's why I don't really have a set goal. I'm not sure.
In
Lorax.
okay.
Yeah.
They got a character for every day. That's fine. Today?
You can do it still? Yeah, I might one day.
Guys,
We'll
show
see.
hands.
That'd be
Did
cool.
anyone here not write something down? Did anyone here not put down their goals?
I think my main goal, I'm not even kidding right now, is money. I want to make a ton of money and be able to use that money to do what I want with my life, and then creatively use that as well. So I can, because I feel like that's the big annoying thing is like, I have all these cool ideas, can't do them though, don't have the money. And it's like, fuck. How could I eventually get to that point? And it's like, it's really just thinking about, like, it's a big thing. Rob a bank, I think that's my big plan, is I'm going to rob Alveus, get the animal, sell it, and then after that, use the money to get enough weapons. I can't say this live.
My genuine advice at this point, and I do not say this with malice in my heart, you should probably quit streaming.
That's real.
I do not think you are cut out for what it takes to be a full-time streamer if you are not willing to put...
Oh yeah, no, my plan is actually Rage's best friend. That is my plan.
In right now,
That is actually my plan.
Such simple things as laying out the goals for what you want for yourself. I don't care if you guys are successful. I'm a multi-millionaire. My life is awesome. But if you don't care for your own life and your own success, then who can? Who is supposed to? All right? Prove me wrong. I would love to see it in 3 years. If you didn't write this, maybe you're watching online, you didn't write the goals down, even though I told you to do it. I told you to put down who your goats were, what your goals were, think about your schedule. If you didn't do any of that, then you probably won't want to spark stream. You probably won't want to come up with these things and be the streamer that you hope to be in your dreams. What you got for me?
Please use the bathroom.
Yeah, you can use the bathroom.
So I'm so sorry. The signal is low-key ass in here.
Huh?
She's been effing the whole
It's
time.
awful everywhere in this building.
Yeah, I think it's awful everywhere. Look, at any moment you guys can leave. I don't care. Do you? All right, guys. I feel like we were talking about more high-level things that you can work on for your life, whatever. All right, I know a lot of you guys are already successful streamers on Twitch, but if you do not know, this is some generic advice that I think is applicable to everyone. I think we all know this. You cannot grow on Twitch. We know this, right? There's no discoverability. We have heard about this. We've heard about this ad nauseum. And so what do? You go to other platforms. Maybe you make YouTube videos, whatever. I try to prove this. I made a video asking whether Twitch was luck or skill. I went live on a secret channel, and I waited to see how long it would take for me to get viewership. Okay, usually when I go live, I get 10 to 20,000 viewers. I was live for 4
Hey
hours.
Goosey, thanks man.
I didn't even get a bot. I was fucked up. If you were to go live on Kai Cenat's...
One of the things that makes you the best cameraman is that you're one of the shadows in your how-cated audience. Letting him realize the jokes and bits and sentences was doing your job. Your natural good vibes, stream, and you're funny without screaming your lungs out. You appreciate sorry for the glaze, being real. Thanks, Monk. No, I appreciate it. I know, yeah, people are going to be like, D1 paragraph. I do appreciate the kind words. In saying it though, I definitely scream like a motherfucker sometimes, and I have an annoying accent. So I don't think that's consistent with a lot of people's opinions, but I do appreciate it. And I do feel like actually what has gotten me a long way is I really was just like a fucking annoying viewer. Like for a long time. Like, I watched Etika and Reckful. They were my favorite streamers for so long. So long, they were my favorite streamers. So, like, I didn't chat because I was scared of chatting. But, like, I kind of got the humor. And I don't know. Like, I think it just kind of translated over time. So, it kind of worked for what I was doing. I still am not great. But I was pretty fucking terrible at cameramanning when I first started, because I started because we had no one else. And I remember I couldn't, we had to, like, we had to figure out the setup, because, like, yeah, shit was so shaky. I remember one of the first times I had a cameraman, I was using a fucking gimbal. We were using a gimbal, because Wodge was like, yeah, this'll hit. And, like, I even agreed. I was like, yeah, this'll hit. This'll be great. And like, I'm not gonna lie, it just felt so weird. And I would fuck it up, and the camera would go like 360 randomly, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I don't know. It took a while to kind of understand what I was doing. But yeah, you know, over time you get used to it, and then I was able to start talking, and that kind of made it more fun.
Channel, if Kai were to go live on your channel, you would have more viewers on his channel than he would on yours. That's just how the platform of Twitch works. It is dog shit in that sense, yeah?
You stream a lot on YouTube. What do you think of like YouTube Live's discoverability?
I think
does it have
we're having
any?
a whole class on YouTube, I think tomorrow. YouTube Live's discoverability is worse than it could be, because YouTube gets a lot more money from people watching videos than from live streams. So they do not push live streams. They do occasionally, but not nearly to the extent that somebody like TikTok does, where you get the live stream, you're like, why do they keep fucking pushing me live streams? And then you accidentally click, and then you're in the live stream hell, and then you have to close out. Like, a platform like TikTok's a lot better at pushing live streams than YouTube. YouTube doesn't really do it because it doesn't pay them the big bucks. And they're scared to fuck with the moneymaker, which is VODs. All right. So, question for y'all. How many hours should you stream a day? Go.
8 to 12.
All right, love it. What you got?
Wait, a day?
How many hours do you stream a day?
Personally, or you say?
I think this is okay. More recently, I've started looking at this a lot different. I don't think there is a recommended amount of hours you stream a day. I think there is. I think that's actually like doesn't make sense, because the way streaming works is there's so many ways to do it. There is no true answer. So Queso does 4-hour streams and cuts it off. That's it. But then you have people who stream for like 10, 12 hours. And it works really well for them, because people just want to watch them and they just grind. So, like, for them, if they streamed for just 8 hours, it might actually hurt them. Because then those viewers who want someone there all the time, they're going to go to someone else who can do that. Or that after that person ends stream, they're going to go to someone else. And if that other person is streaming more hours, then they risk losing those viewers. But in saying that, you're losing quality control because you're streaming long-ass hours. So, like, it creates this weird thing where it's like, is it even worth keeping these viewers around for that? You know, that's a different question entirely. But yeah, I think this question is kind of like hard to answer. But I saw what you're saying 4 to 6. That makes sense. But I think in some cases, longer hours do make sense as well.
How many hours should you stream?
I think 2 to 4.
Okay, who else?
2 to 4 is a bit small.
Okay. Anyone else got an answer? We kind of got a full range there.
I would agree with 4 as well.
Yeah, 4 to 6.
4 to 6? All right. I like that. I think you guys in the money spot. 8 to 12 is way too long. You are wasting your time. And this is about efficiency of time.
I think 8 to 12 for most people is too long to start up. Like, if you're starting off streaming, you should not be streaming long hours. Unless you are streaming the content you're trying to farm on other socials for those 8 to 12 hours. Or if you start seeing a wave of viewership coming up from those other things, and then you stream longer to keep those viewers. But yeah, if you're starting, everything should be focused on quality and just posting it wherever you can. Yeah, that makes sense.
Time, okay? You can stream 12 hours, you'll make more money, you'll get more subs, you'll get more followers, whatever, but the efficiency of your time just isn't there. Because Twitch is not gonna help you grow as a creator, you are basically cashing in on the audience you currently have. This is a 6-hour stream of mine. All right, this is from June 11th. This is one of my best streams ever. I'm gonna ask you guys right now. This is a little bit of a trick question. Why is this one of my best streams ever? You take a look at, I have all the metrics out for you. This is my YouTube analytics, my Twitch analytics.
If you're starting, why are you posting? Who cares about a new creator? I think someone can find you tomorrow and really like you. So if you're a new creator, you can have 100,000 fans in a week. I think posting is the best thing you can possibly do, especially on TikTok and Shorts. It's the best possible thing you can do. If you're just going live, then you're kind of wasting what you're doing. If you're just going live and it's going nowhere else, you're wasting what you're doing. Unless you are already decently big and you have a lot of viewers, then that's a different story. I think you're still wasting, but at least you have that. You have Twitch viewers.
I think you're just very consistent.
Consistency, all right?
I mean, your title says Game with Friends. Maybe it was a big collaborative event, so it drew a lot of viewers to your channel.
Okay. What you got?
I don't know, maybe you got some good clips or something.
You got double your normal stuff.
Okay, you are close. What you got?
You made, you upped your average viewers?
Yeah, by 100. It's marginal. All right. Just real quick.
I can't even see the slide, so I don't know what
Who
they're looking at.
self-describes himself as a clip farmer? AKA, who goes live, who can get a bunch of clips, you can throw them on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and they do very well, but maybe on stream you're used to getting like 100, 200 viewers, a smaller number than the amount of views your clips get. Does that sound familiar to anyone? Is anyone really thriving on clips, but it's not, transferring to long form? Okay?
I feel like a lot of these students were in that position.
What you guys are really good at is streaming for the clip. It's second nature. You probably have gone through a stream, hit the moment, knew, oh, that's the clip that I'll post later, and then gone through the rest of your stream. I am old school. They did not have clips. Okay,
Malik broke her thumb.
Have short form.
She also broke everything else in her body.
What I did is I streamed for the YouTube video. I would create a segment in my stream.
I hope she recovers.
The entire stream would be me recording the YouTube video live. Okay? For example, I have the rarest Pokemon box. Today I'm going to open it up. We're going to see what's inside. Very clear expectation of context of what's going to be happening in the stream. Later on, I'll have an editor edit that. Think of your streams as recording sessions. That's all they are. So what's the ideal amount of time to stream? I would say, how many segments can you get out of the stream? You're probably not going to get 8 to 12 hours of segments. I cap out at around 4. So why is this my best stream? These are all the segments that I got out.
This is Deadass Malik.
This is the revenue. This is going to be for later. This is the revenue the stream made. It made $5,500. Okay, just keep that in mind.
On a normal
That's not a flex,
Tuesday.
just keep that in mind. This is the content that I got out of it. Okay, so we had 3 VODs. It's got 14K. 178K, 140K. I got 3 edited videos. 320K, a million, 330K. I got a couple shorts at $500,000 and $1 million. Okay, all right. That's all from one stream. One 6-hour stream. I got all that. Okay. That's the 5,500. That's how much a stream made. If I streamed double, I might have made 7K.
Wait, all those videos are from one stream? Huh? Did I hear that correctly?
Let's just keep that in mind. This is the content that I got out of it. Okay? So we had 3 VODs. It's got 14K.
Damn. Lud is actually fucking insane. I had no idea he did that. I had no idea. I watch Lud streams when he does something like, usually when I catch it, and he was doing like that, what's that game, that baseball game? He was doing it like with no shadow. That was really funny. I was watching that. But I didn't know he moved like this. Raph, what's up, OVO? How you doing, my fellow cameraman?
178K, 140K. I got 3 edited videos, 320K, a million, 330K. I got a couple shorts at $500,000 and $1 million. Okay. All right, that's all from one stream. One 6-hour stream, I got all of that, okay? That's the 5,500, that's how much a stream made. If I streamed double, I might have made 7K. This is how much all that content made.
Holy moly.
All that content made 25,000. That is separate from the stream's revenue, by the way. 30 bands from one stream. 30 bands from one stream, 5/6 of which is from the stuff that comes out of the stream afterwards. This is called the content funnel. This is why being a streamer is so valuable. Because when you stream, you can turn that stream into a YouTube video. You can have a thriving VOD channel. You can get amazing clips that are driving people to different sites. Maybe you're long form, maybe you're short form, whatever.
So, question there. When it comes to like playing this, because I've tried and played with this a little bit myself. I kind of wonder.
You can do that too. Literally today, for example, 3 videos, 1 card opening, 1 streamer, you react, 1 game. Yeah, you're right. You are right. I've actually thought about that as well. Like when I do streams, there was times when I was streaming and I would do like 4 things in the stream. I would do like the fucking Dorito taste test, play like 2 horror games and a pack opening. And I was like, I'd end the stream and I was like, I think I'd upload the Doritos taste test and that's it. And I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, because like, I don't know, I've done this for a minute now, like working on YouTube and stuff. It's like, I understand what I'm wasting. I think it's just like what I struggle with is my own stuff. I struggle with it because it's a lot to figure out how I want it done and how to like get it the way, I don't know. It is a different, I didn't realize it was that hard.
Like, can you close the door on him?
I have editors as well. It's like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It really is just like a vision thing. Because like, it's how I want it done. Edit it yourself. I think I would die. We've been through this. There's a reason why the vlogs took so long. But yeah.
Have you ever tried, or do you still like kind of make scripts in a way, like before, like say you have something that you want to really make sure that you talk about or you say? Have you ever like have some type of script for?
Are you talking about for long form?
I'm really happy with my short form shit. I mean, Americana is the GOAT. He's great. And he also does really good with long form too. Like he started. It's just, yeah, we just need I think I just need to figure out how I want it and then go from there. And I'm close. I am close. I'm kind of just in the middle of figuring it out. But yeah. Yeah. I'm also a fucking idiot because I love music. I fucking love music, but I play so much copyrighted music naturally. And I remember as like, that's the dumbest shit you can do. That's actually so stupid. But at the same time, I always think, like, what's more worth right now? Like, the vibes or trying to make a video? And sometimes the vibes are more worth it.
Like when you're like, okay, I know that I want to make sure that I talk about this in my long.
So I think ultimately the question here is, do you have scripts for your segments? No, I just have rough segments that I know are going to happen. So this stream, I set up a Mention Chameleon lobby that I was going to do with some friends that I knew would hit because I knew the group was really good because Northern Lion was in it.
You can split the audio, but I don't like that either sometimes.
The CoffeeZilla video because the Lego scandal it's like a big drama. It's a hot topic. A lot of people want to hear about it. And CoffeeZilla is like the investigative guy. And I've been doing this challenge called the God Gamer Gauntlet. And that one was a little more freeform, but it's a structured stream that I have set up that people are familiar with. And so I knew I was going to do all 3 of these content.
This is tier 1. Thank you.
And that was my game plan. I'm not as good of a clip.
What is one main advice you would give to a new starter? Streamer? Streamer or YouTuber? Streamer, it would be figure out your niche. Find a niche. That is my first advice to any new person in content in general, is find a niche. Because that makes it so much easier. It makes it really easy to figure out where to navigate from there. So for example, I'm going to use Cinna. She found anime. She found like the anime genre of YouTube and kind of worked around that. And ended up LARPing her way to success. No, she just did really, she had something and ran with it. And then she kind of worked with that. And then from there, she got more into streaming. And then eventually she found herself more into the streaming like world, you know? I think finding a niche is the first goal. Finding like other creators that you really like, finding people that do stuff you really like, and then figuring out how you can do that with a little bit of a spin on it, tiny little spin to make it unique. And then from there, you either go live or you record. I think going live can be easier for people to make it more comfortable. And then if you eventually get viewers, you can riff off that. But the goal is to post it on TikToks and Shorts. Niche, and then post everywhere else. Fuck Twitch. Fuck that. Like, don't just stream to no one. You're wasting your time. Make sure you're posting everywhere else. I do tell people not to focus on long form as well. I do that because I think when you're starting out, you can waste a lot of energy into making full long form videos when you can instead be posting short form first to get an audience for it. That if something hits, if something goes fucking crazy, say you're opening packs and a short of you opening packs does really well, then you can make a video of you opening a really cool set or something. And then you can link that and make more TikToks and shorts doing that, and they have something to watch then after that. It's kind of like a wave that, you know, gets bigger and bigger. So yeah. Play egging on and never beat it. That isn't something I could ever do because I did beat it. So.
As other people, so I just have an editor and I say, fine.
But if you make a really banger first video and blow up from there, then you're called an anomaly. If you make a first video and you blow up from it, you are an anomaly. And congratulations, you fucking did it. Now you want to maintain. And you can, but like it's also very hard to not.
Diamonds for me, because I'm not good at it. A lot of you guys are really good at this part. So what do you do if you're good at this part? How do I get better long form? This is all you're working on now. This is all we're focused on now. You know how to get the clip. Why do we have to worry about it? You already know how to do it. So let's improve the other part of our game. Okay, I used to be dog shit at recording offline videos, which is weird. I would think, live streaming, I'd be good at it. I made another channel that was only offline recordings just to work on that skill. Now I'm electric at it. I feel great about it. You're good at getting clips? Yeah. So let's get good at this. This is what you're working on now. Long form. So we're thinking about segments on stream that would turn into good YouTube videos. You have to study that game. You have to study people who do it. You have to do things that are authentic to yourself. But this is a content funnel. In your live streams, you should not just be getting clips. You should not.
I hate recording myself. I fucking hate it. I can't stand it. I actually feel repulsed when I record myself. Vlogs were the hardest thing to do at first. I actually couldn't stand it. Especially when I'm editing myself. Holy shit. And then I started recording like intros and stuff of videos because I was like, it's going to do probably better. And I think it's just worth putting in that effort so I can get used to it. And I also hated that. But like, you just gotta get like comfortable with it and figure out what you, figure out how you like to do it to the point where you don't get icked out by yourself.
Not just be getting long form videos, you should be getting everything. You get everything in one. Good question.
No, someone said, aren't you recording yourself right now technically? I think streaming it yourself is very different to recording. Because, for example, I just replied to you. It feels more like customer service. It feels like you're talking to people. You're just hanging out. That's what it is. Whereas like, when you're recording, it is just you and this black, empty hole of a lens. It feels kind of awkward. Or you're staring at a wall if you don't want to look in the lens, but I don't recommend doing that. It feels really kind of off. And you kind of overthink everything when you're looking at it in the edit as well, if you're editing.
25,000.
Yeah, 25K?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And
What's the question?
how much did you spend on those clippers and editors?
Well, I'll do a class on that tomorrow, going through all my finances. I have a company of about 15 people. My expenses are like $250,000 a month, or excuse me, yeah, $250,000 a month about. So it's hard to say because it's not like individually catered towards this stream. It's not like the clipper gets paid necessarily for just this, like they're a full-time employee. So, but I'll have a better breakdown tomorrow, and that class will be available online. I can send it to you.
All right, so look, like, would you agree that when you stream versus make a YouTube video, there's like a different like flair or like a flavor to it? So do you have any tips for like when you use your stream to make a video, like how to edit that well to do well on YouTube?
Okay, the question was, you think videos are better when they are recorded than when they are streamed?
No, I think it's a different feel.
It's a different feel.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I think it's very different.
What it requires is a little love after the stream. So the stream is hard because you're live.
Do you think there's a way for the... Do you think there's a way for that type of natural talking vibe for recording instead of sounding like you're trying to remember what to say or do? Yeah. It's reps. It's practice. Yeah. Because I think the more unnatural it's going to sound is the less you do it. Because it feels off. So you're going to be talking like you're almost a fucking robot. Because it's not natural. So the more you get used to it, yeah, you're going to be more comfortable, blah, blah, blah. But like, there's always going to be this element where you know you're in like that mode where you're recording. So you're more performative. You're definitely more performative. But when you're streaming, you're also more performative. Like I'm also more like higher energy when I'm live. For sure. I am. To a degree. I am a fucking idiot still when I'm not on stream. And it annoys the shit out of my roommates. But like, yeah, like there's still like that same thing. That you're like more you. But I think when it comes to recording, you for sure can make it more natural, less awkward, blah, blah. You just have to do it a lot more. Be comfortable.
You can't always contextualize things. You don't always know what the moment is that needs repackaging later on. VO.
One piece of advice, it might be really fucking annoying advice, but I've done it multiple times. Make videos, record, do something, and even if you don't release it, it was still worth it. Because you are training yourself. It's a rep. One piece. Jeff, please stop the LARP, please. I know you're in fucking post time skip. It's time to let it go. I know you're in post time skip. You can just admit it's fucking shit now. Please admit it, please. It's time. Okay. Now we're back. JJK fucking clears One Piece. Okay. Now rage baited. We're back. Getting advice from the king of the LARPs, I can't. Do not call Ludwig that. Okay? Yes, he might be a massive fucking LARPer, but he has a fantastic class. Okay?
Will help you get the feel of the live stream feeling like an offline recording. That's the value of VO. Because you can basically carry through boring moments to moments that are more exciting. You can do a new intro now that you have the knowledge of what happened. Okay? So I think it comes down to voiceover and giving your editors more ammo to make a better product.
What if you have anxiety and not very sociable? I think there's a bunch of YouTubers and streamers who have zero social cues whatsoever. I think it's actually kind of a strength in that space. There's a fuck ton that can't interact socially at all and freak out. Because you're actually talking to nobody. Like, I just freak myself out mentally because I'm realistically talking into a microphone into a camera. But then I look at chat and I feel fine because I see words. But that's realistically what it is. If you aren't very like good socially, then maybe being a YouTuber can hit. Okay? Because you are talking to no one. All you're doing is recording, posting it, and then you're reading comments. it's like a review. That's what it's like. And personally, I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer like this. This is my kind of thing.
Any other questions on the content funnel? A lot of you guys chit-chatting back there for how bad you are at YouTube. I've seen it. Okay?
What's up, Mo?
For how bad you are at YouTube. I'm just saying. Sometimes it is really easy.
Wait, what did he say?
YouTube. I've seen it. A lot of you guys chit-chatting back there for how bad you are at YouTube. I've seen it.
Oh.
Okay? A lot of chit-chat for how bad you are at YouTube.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Sometimes it is really easy to just focus on the thing you are good at. Let's improve the thing we are bad at. Some of you here don't even have YouTube channels, by the way. I looked through all of your channels. We don't even have YouTube channels, or we haven't uploaded in 4 months. That is not acceptable. Here's the deal, guys. You are not just competing against other small streamers. You are competing against every streamer. You need to be better than the biggest streamers to be getting the attention of viewers. All right? I have good news for you. Most streamers are absolute dog shit. Most streamers are absolute dog shit legacy streamers who...
Just checking on you because I've seen what the camera went through at streaming you, and bro, I'm so sorry. Thanks, Scully. It's fine. I mean, it's okay.
Boot up a game. And
I feel like I did not get it as bad as some people. Like, bro, Lays, Drew, and Saunters. Rest in peace, my brothers. Rest in fucking peace. They may never be the same ever again. They may have actual PTSD.
Just kind of coast.
But yeah, my back just kind of hurts. That's about it.
They're multi-millionaires, and they're not providing new things.
And I'm just a little slow right now.
If you're hungrier, if you're willing to work on the stuff you're not good at, you can replace some of them. Okay? But it's not negotiable. You have to be doing long-form videos. You have to be working on clips. And you can do it slow. I know it's expensive. It's hard to get all the editors for it, whatever. You can do it slow, but make it something you are actively working on. Any other questions? Okay, I want to leave you guys with a quote here. This is from Abe Lincoln. Give me 6 hours to cut a tree, and I'll spend 4 sharpening the axe. What's the connection there, Marlon?
Sharpen the tool instead of the.
Dude.
No, he was onto it. He was onto something.
The connection here is we're spending 4 hours figuring out what we're gonna do on the stream, so then our stream can be the most successful stream it can be, right? We don't spend 6 hours just going live because you had 6 hours available. It would be genuinely more valuable if you had 8 hours to go live to spend 4 hours figuring out what you're gonna do and then 4 hours doing it than just being live for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Some of you guys stream too much. We gotta be streaming less. And it doesn't mean we're taking the time off.
There were times when I would go live when I was like going live a lot. And I was like I was in this mindset where like I can't go live and not do something fun in the first hour. Because I feel like it kind of like, I liked that flow where like there was something I did in the first hour that introed the stream and then we played a game. Instead of just going straight into a game. I kind of liked that. But I was not giving myself time at all to plan it. So I would genuinely wake up and within an hour, like give myself like an hour to figure out what the fuck I was doing. And that was fun for a little bit. And then you burn out so quick. You burn out so quick. And then you have like one rough, like not great idea and you kind of hate yourself.
It means we're actively taking that time to be thinking about what we're gonna do on stream, okay? And every big streamer does this. Sometimes they have help, which makes it a lot easier for them because they got capital, they got money to do it. If you do not have that, then your time is your capital, and you have to use that time to set up your streams the best you can.
Emmy has like a 20-minute intro. Well, little do you fucking know, that 20 minutes is her planning her stream.
Guys, that is the end of my class. You guys have any questions for me? You have any questions you would like to go over? It can be about anything streamer related. While you have me, we have another 5 minutes here before you got to get out.
Should every stream be turned into a YouTube video?
Should every stream? No. Maybe this stream you thought was going to be good and it turned out dog shit. You shouldn't make a dog shit YouTube video. Or maybe you had to do some commitment for a sponsor. You don't want to make that a video. I'm doing a Twitch Rivals event. God knows I'm not making that into a YouTube video. I'm playing Valorant for 7 hours. And the light of day will never see that, but I will still do it. It just won't be YouTube.
Funny boy, thanks for the tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you.
How you spend your time on a day-to-day?
I can go back to my schedule, but this is pretty honest. This is pretty honest to what I do almost every day, Monday through Friday.
9 a.m. wake up is fucking crazy though, Lud. This is where I have a fucking problem. At least right now. Because, like, my mindset is I'm not working in corporate, so why the fuck am I waking up at 9 a.m.? Like, I'm only doing that if I'm forced to for a flight. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I want to wake up at 10 to 11. I want to. It's a better life. I want to do that. And fuck going to bed at 1 a.m. Like, I'm not asleep at 1 a.m. It's not happening. Super normal? I know, but I don't, like, no.
I got events or whatever going out, but...
How many days you not streaming?
On days I'm not streaming...
Is this what a responsible adult looks like?
I don't know, just fucking big chilling. I think I'm streaming probably 6 days a week, maybe like 2 to 4 hours, really. Like, I'm not doing long streams, okay? I stream...
I didn't even know Lud streamed that much. What the fuck?
Maybe 3 to 5 is more accurate.
That's why I don't get. That's why I don't see his streams a lot. Is because he streams like so short. So like when I am looking, I just don't see it. I don't see it. But again, like he doesn't need to stream long hours. There's no fucking point. Because yeah, he funnels all of his shit into other platforms.
But like I think I've streamed 90 hours in the last month. I probably spent another 90 hours thinking about what I was going to do, but it's 90 hours total. Yeah, what's up?
Like, you have set out days, or you just kind of, you go with the whatever 6 days that week is allowing you to?
They're not necessarily like concrete like that, because I think as a streamer, you probably notice you have to be malleable. Maybe you're called to an event here, there. So it's more so about like, okay, I know I got to take a day off or whatever, as opposed to Wednesdays I'm off. What you got? Another question?
Okay, so I've been stuck for a long time in the night shift. So my viewers peak between 2 to 6 a.m. Eastern time. And I've tried to transition to earlier times, but my viewers just don't transition well because most of them are overseas. What's the best way to transition?
Just do it. Stick to it. Just do it. Stick to it. You're not going to get those viewers to switch their schedules, most likely. You're just going to have to get new viewers in that new time zone. But if that's the time
I just want to make sure the note was there in case he ever checks my homework.
Be in it. Be in it. I remember, bro, all that shit. When I was starting out streaming, people were like, oh, you cannot stream in the 4 p.m. time slot because all the big streamers are there. That's bullshit. Just pick whatever's best for you, okay? Believe in yourself. Make it catered around what you are trying to do to thrive. You do not have to cater around other people in that sense. I just don't personally believe in that. I think it's fine to just have confidence that you will succeed in this new time slot, and I think time will show that whatever losses you had were small enough, and you can recoup them with your effort and energy.
Yeah, he saved it at the end there. I do think you absolutely can get impacted by streaming in a certain time slot if you know that the people that watch you are going to be watching other people as well. It's absolutely a thing that you have to consider, and it will mentally fuck, like, if you're the wrong kind of person, that can fuck you up when you're live. If you look at your viewership and it ruins your mood, that can ruin what you're doing. So if that's a thing, then yeah, don't. But in saying that, I think you are making that almost like a block for streaming the way you want to, or just doing stuff when you want to do it to optimize your schedule. Fuck that. It can even ruin opportunities. Because if you're not streaming like earlier in the day or whatever, or like at a certain hour, or if you're streaming super early because you don't want to stream like later, then you could be missing out on being live when other people are live, doing collabs, doing stuff like that. I think what he said at the end makes a lot of sense. Like, yeah, you may lose some in the short term. I said this about something earlier as well. You may lose some in the short term, but time will show, because if you think it's more beneficial for you, for your schedule and everything you're doing, to stream at that other hour, then over time, that doesn't fucking matter. And you're just going to gain from it anyway. So, also, stressing about streaming when other people are streaming like you don't really have your own audience at that point. What the fuck is that emote? Rosii select. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think that definitely is a big thing. I know for sure that has been like a big thing for streamers over time, is like, don't stream in these other time slots because these other people are streaming. And then even some streamers will just be like, don't stream in my time slot. And it's like, that is weird as fuck, bro. There's so many streamers. Like, just because you're friends with them doesn't mean that you can control when they go live. They're going to be doing their thing, and they should be doing their thing, because you should be prioritizing you before anything else. You shouldn't have to worry about stepping on fucking shoes. If anything, that just reflects more on the person getting upset. Just do better at what you're doing. If you're that threatened by it. But I don't even think it's a threat thing. It really isn't. Who the fuck is Playboy Bruce Wayne? I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. So yeah, basically TLDR, just stream whenever you want. I do think a lot of people prefer streaming in the afternoon, because I think more people are around in the afternoon, especially when like school is a factor. So that is a pretty big deal, I think, to consider. But in terms of clashing with other streamers and when they're streaming, I spoke about this with someone else actually not too long ago. I was giving them advice because they weren't sure what to do, and they were like, "Yeah, like I usually try to avoid streaming when another person was live, but I actually feel like I want to stream in this other time slot, and it's more beneficial for me." And I'm like, "Then do that." Like, sure, you might like not have some people because they're watching this other person, but then you can gain so many other people and they become core viewers, and that goes such a long way. Like, when you get people that watch you for you, not because someone else isn't live, holy fuck, that can go such a long way. That can be so much better for you than having plus 500 viewers because someone isn't live. Sure, it looks nice, it feels good, but like, it's a big deal. It's a pretty big deal. So, yeah, something to consider.
Yeah, so what's the metric to get into streamer games? Like,
What's the metric to get into streamer games?
Yeah, what we got
honestly, I think it is people who I think are coming to this university and will.
I scrolled through your VOD channel and you wore a black shirt for 12 streams in a row.
Genuinely,
you need to get banned, bro. Like, I actually hate it. Why was it the only thing you just fucking said to me?
You know, they have a crazy amount of viewers now, but they care enough to do that. I showed you these numbers.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Real, like, genuinely, half of you are gonna fail in the sense that you will have come to streamer you.
DeBrez, this is a tier 1. Thanks for the gifted.
I mean, it's just true. A lot of people are here going to be this red line. So I want to take people who would be maybe a little green line like this, have them at streamer games, and maybe they can go way bigger. You know, I want to give opportunity to people who will take advantage of it. I don't want to give opportunity to someone who in a year won't even stream. That's ultimately it. Any other questions? All right.
I stream 100 hours a month, and my chat calls me a part-time streamer.
You stream 100 hours a month, your chat calls you a part-time streamer.
Yeah, and they won't stop.
What are you using the other time for? Is it for stream? If you're being honest.
A lot of the time that I spend off stream is like either planning stuff.
She hangs upside down like a bat. She's like a fucking vampire. Bonnie Ratu is what I like to call her. That's what she does when she's not live.
Off stream, like planning stuff for streams, or sometimes I'm spending like quality time with my friends.
I would say, I don't know what your offline time is. 100 hours seems fine to me. I think chat's just being chat, and you just gotta ride with them. But I think 100 hours is fine. I would think 120 to 130 is a sweet spot.
My question is, what would you do if like you start up as like a YouTuber?
What was the joke that Uber driver said? It was actually the best joke I've ever heard. I can't say it though. I gotta wait for the right time.
You're so used to like editing. And
it was the best joke I've ever heard.
About that, and then going into like streaming and then feeling like you you don't have like that editing and like that, I don't know, like, what's the word?
The control over the product? It's just because you're not confident doing it. If you did it 1,000 times, how many times you streamed?
Probably like a few times, like not that many times.
That's it. What, do you remember when you first edited? Yes.
Like in my life?
Yes.
7 years ago.
Were you dog shit?
Yes.
Streaming is skill. You got to stream to become a good streamer. That's step one. Guys, that's time. Y'all are good. Appreciate y'all being here.
Good class.
I will not be seeing you guys again. Guys, just to be clear though, I will not be seeing you again. You will be getting homework from me every day for the rest of Streamer U. It will be available on the website or your app, the Streamer